Hello everyone, dear students. Today we will see a new chapter from the supplementary reader of class 8, chapter 5, Princess September. So, in this lesson, in the first part, you will see the Princess September, like each one of her numerous sisters, uh, receives the gift of a parrot in a golden cage on her father's birthday. Then parrot dies, and by chance a single singing bird comes in its place, and the princess shows off her pet to sisters, who advises her to put it in a cage. So we will see here the first point. Okay, the first point we will see, then the remaining point we will see in the next class. We will see here only the Princess September, like each one of her numerous sisters, she received the gift of a parrot in a golden cage on her father's birthday. So who is Princess September, and about her sisters, about her parents, we will know after reading this lesson. Okay, let's begin. The king and queen of Siam, they had many daughters, and the queen, she said that it confused her to remember so many names. So what they did, the queen one day decided to call them January, February, March, though of course in Siamese, till he came to the youngest, whom he called September. Now they have many daughters, so they start by calling the names of their daughters from January, because to remember all their names it confused them. So they have an idea to call their name uh, like January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September. So up to September. So when the youngest daughter's name it came what? Her name, it became now September. It means January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September. It means they have 9 daughters. So after giving them name of the months, now it is easy for them. It is easy for them to remember the names of their daughters. So the king of Siam, he had a peculiar habit, a very different type of habit he had. Instead of receiving gift on his birthday, he gave them some what we do in our birthday. Suppose if you are having if you are having birthday, then your friends, your relatives, your parents, everyone, they give you gift. But the king, what he did on his birthday, he gave gift to others. So one year on his birthday, it happened, and not having anything else handy, he gave each of his daughters a green parrot. He was not prepared for that, and on his hand he did not have the gift. Okay, so what he did, he gave a green parrot in a golden cage. He gave a green parrot on a golden cage to 9 daughters. Now the princesses were very proud of the parrots, and they spent an hour every day in teaching them to talk. All the princesses, they were very happy, they were very proud to have the parrots, and they spent almost an hour with the parrots in teaching them to talk. Each daughter, they got one parrot. Now presently all the parrots, they could say what they could say, God save the king, and some of them they could say pretty Polly in no less than 7 Oriental languages. They can say these two, God save the king and pretty Polly, in 7 different languages, no, from other countries' languages. They can say this. But one day, what happened when Princess September, the youngest daughter of King of Siam, when Princess September went to say good morning to her parrot, which found it, she found it dead at the bottom of its golden cage. When she also got the green parrot from her father. But one day what happened, when she went to say good morning to her parrot, that parrot, she found the parrot lying dead at the bottom of its golden cage, and she burst into a flood of tears, and nothing her maids of honor could say to confront her. They were not able to make her comfort by saying this and that. She was crying, and they were not able to stop her. So she cried so much that the maids of honor, not knowing what to do, then they told the king, that they told the queen about the Princess September. She was crying because her green parrot was, she found lying dead at the bottom of her golden cage. That's why she was crying. And the maids of honor, they told this to the queen about the condition of the Princess September, and the queen, she came and she just said it was stuff and nonsense, and she had given an order to the queen, maids of honor, that the child had better to go bed without any supper. Without any supper means without any food that night. Now the maids of honor, they wanted to go to the party, so they wanted to go to the party. Then what they did, they put the Princess September to bed as quickly as they could and left her by herself. And the maids of honor, they left the Princess September in her bed without giving the supper, the food. Now, while she lay in her bed, while she was lying in her bed, Princess September, she was still crying, even though she felt rather hungry. She was feeling hungry also, but she was still crying and just missing her green parrot. Green parrot. Now, she was crying and crying, and she saw a little bird. And she saw a little bird. He hopped into her room. Just here, that little bird, he came into her room, and she wept her tears and sat up. See what she did? She just wept her tears, okay, with her something with hands and all. Then she sat up. Then the little bird which came in her room, he began to sing, and he sang a beautiful song all about the lake in the king's garden, and the willow trees that looked at themselves in the still water, and the goldfish that glided in and out of the branches that were reflected in it. So whatever he looks there in the king's garden, he sang all about those scenes only. And when he had finished his singing, the princess was not crying anymore now, and she quite forgot that she had no supper. she quite forgot that she had not taken food also. She forgot that, and she was quite now. She stopped crying also, and she said that was a very nice song. She said this to little bird. So my dear students, today we stopped here. In the next class we will see start this page number 34. Okay, page number 34 and 37 we will see tomorrow. So hope you have understood. You can go through the book once so that you can learn and understand in a better way. Okay, my dear students, be prepared for the half yearly examinations which is approaching, and this after this lesson it will be complete English and English reader and supplementary reader. It will be over. The notes of these lessons I have already provided, you can read. Okay, but the explanation is left. So today in 2-3 days it will be over. You can study. Okay, now today I stopped here. We will see with a new page in the next class. So thank you very much. Take care.